Hello all. Today we will study about the renewable energy power plant, and that we will study the biogas plant. As the basics of the sources of energy, you know that there are two mainly types of the energy sources: conventional sources of energy, that is comes under a non-renewable sources that are exhaustible or that have the finite life, and that cannot be replaced by the others, like thermal power plants. In that we uses the coal, petroleum, natural gases, fossil fuels, and somewhat level nuclear fuels also comes under the conventional sources. This considers the power plants using these fuels are fossil fuels, that is thermal power plant we can say, and nuclear energy and the hydro energy. The other things, second source of energy is non-conventional type of energy, that is renewable source of energy. We can continuously produce the energy and not exhaustible. So these are the basic two. In that we it comes under the solar energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, ocean energy, that is tidal energy, wave energy, and biomass energy, that is a gobar gas, the energy coming out from the gobar gas. So we will study first about the biogas. So this is the main properties of the biogas. We can see that is comparatively simple and can be produced easily, and smoke cannot be produced while burning of this gas. Ash not produces. Household waste, biogas waste can be disposed of usually in healthy manner. Use of wood and certain extent prevent the deforestation, because coal based power plants are also uses the wood, that is forest deforestation occurs due to that. In this plant we non renewable energy sources, that is renewable energy sources, biogas, no use of wood, so there is no deforestation. And we know that by burning of the wood there are flue gases generated, and again the chances of flue gases are zero in this. So mainly component for the biogas for is the village, that is a very cheap and clean unpolluted energy in the rural areas, that is a biogas. It consists of 55 to 70% of the methane, which is inflammable. Means in short we can say that the methane gas from the biogas plant is we are going to use for the combustion with the oxygen, that is 55 to 70%. Biogas is produced from the cattle dung biogas plant, commonly known as a gobar gas plant. In our native place we can call it as a gobar gas plant. So objective is for this gobar gas plant is to provide the fuel for cooking the purposes and organic measures rural household through family type biogas plants. To improve situation sanitation in the villages by linking sanitary toilets with the biogas plants, means the meaning of this line is that we can use our latric toilets, that is human waste, we can link that with the help of pipe to the biogas plant, and from that waste also we can produce the biogas. So today India has the largest centralized solar energy program, second large biogas and improved stove programs, fifth largest wind energy program in the world. This is about the India, how to utilize India is utilizing the energies for us. So substantial manufacturing base has been created variety of renewable energy technologies, placing in India's position not only to export technology but also to offer technical expertise to other countries. Biogas is a good fuel, though how it is a form. Biomass, like any biomass, we are using biomass for producing the biogas, and which is coming from the like animal excreta, vegetable waste, foods undergo decomposition in absence of oxygen in biogas plant. Means decomposition of these things are happen in the biogas plant to form the mixture of the gases, and that mixture is called as a biogas or is, and in this the main constituent is methane, and that is used as fuel for cooking and lighting. So major parts for the construction techniques need to keep in mind while designing or while constructing the biogas plant is site selection, digging of the pit for the biogas chamber, foundation and laying, machinery construction work, laying of pipeline and accessories which is important for the transportation of the gas from your source to destination, or some of the precautions while laying the pipelines. So other is the, you can see this is the layout of the model biogas plant. Before seeing this layout, I request you all to see the animation video of the working of the biogas plant from YouTube. We can refer that, or after this video or after this lecture I will also produce that video for you for the reference purposes. And exactly in this layout we can see that slurry and castle during the water, castle dung and water, that means the waste which is coming out for us and from the animals. We can put that with mixing of the water, that is a mixing tank, we can call it as a slurry tank or mixing tank. And from that one side chamber is inlet chamber, and from that digging during of the water mixture, dung and water mixture is coming in the main chamber of the fixed dome type of biogas, from where the mixing of these by staying of too many days, mixing of this dung and water is happen, and from these chemical reactions are happen and the gas is produced. So retention period is different for the different capacity of the plants, 40 days, 45 days near about. And from upper side of this dome we can utilize the biogas slab cover, and for that biogas consisting of maximum methane is used for the burning purpose. The outlet chamber and from outflow tank, that is the product byproduct we can say, that is used as a fertilizers for the our land. Means in short we can say that the biogas is the byproduct for this, from this we can say. So basically the first pit is dug, that is construction process. What is happening in that between perhaps 10 feet dug means we have to dig the pit for the 3 feet deep, then watertight cement cylinder with brick and gravel constructed next to wall is built across the middle, as we already saw in the layout of the plant, extending of the from the bottom not quite to the top. Means intake and outgo pipes are installed where whole unit is watertight, means this whole unit, we can say the ground level is below the ground and this unit is watertight. The mineral mixture mixed with water and intake basin to meet slurry, which is then goes down to pipe of the bottom left side. This side of the cylinder gradually fills and overflow the tight side, right side. Meanwhile, the hose small bubbles methane is collected up to the top of the dome, and that is collected under the large metal bale right cover. This gas builds the pressure under the dome, and that is taking out from that dome through the rubber tube or gas stove or directly in the kitchen. So other things for from this biogas plant, we already saw, many of you have been seen the biogas plant, general biogas plant. Components required for the biogas plant is mixing tank and inlet, digester, gas holder, gas storage dome, outlet and compost pit, and gas main outlet and wall, pipeline, water fittings, gas stoves, lamp, and similar appliances run on the biogas. These are the accessories. And the model, you can say this is a constructed model of the biogas plant constructed near the village. So regarding about the raw material, that which type of raw material we can use for generating the gas, because sole purpose of this biogas plant is byproduct is the gas and other things used for the fertilizers that is coming out from the second side of the biogas plant. So cow dung we can use, human waste, that is by linking the latrines outlet of the latrines to directly to the gas plant, animal waste, and livestock of and poultry waste, night soil crop residues, food processing and paper waste, materials such as aquatic weeds, water achene, filamentous algae and seaweed. So these are the feeder, we can say raw materials, from where we can get the product of methane gas composting of 55% to 70%. Nowadays one product is developed where we can convert 99% of the methane gas, we can generate 99% of the methane gas from the biogas plant. When both sides of the cylinder are full, flows out from the bottom of the right side, each time more raw material manure is added to the left. What comes out to the right is more value as fertilizer than the raw material. Means whatever we are utilizing as a raw material, and that the second product is coming out from the right side, it is more value as a fertilizer. Means we can use that product as a fertilizer in the our land. So the methane is added in a byproduct, literally. That is, we can say that something is for nothing, that we are not, we already using that waste, that mixing with each other and that coming out as a fertilizer to the land. So methane is your our byproduct, or we can say bonus, once the capital expense of the construction is provided. So this is your cost estimate for the particular type of the plant, how we can construct the plant, and there is also the subsidies also for these plants. So for capacity of the 1 cubic meter, retention period is the 40 days, unit cost is 4700, and likewise 3-4 cubic centimeter retention period is same. So, and this is your subsidy available for the villages. Central subsidy, size of the plant is given, central subsidy for the others, for villagers, ST areas. State subsidy is also there under various Anil Yojana, or state subsidy for hilly areas not approved from the central government. If the subsidy is not approved for the hilly areas, there is also subsidy for the state. So total subsidy has been given. And now this is about the uses of the biogas. We have seen the construction basic components, what are the types of the raw materials for the gas, and the uses of the gas where we can use this, that is cooking, lightning, motive power, run pump, shaft cutter, today's linking. So advantages: large cattle population in countryside, ensuring steady source and supply of raw material required for the running of the gas plant. Help in reducing the deforestation, this is more important, as it arrests for cutting of trees in firewoods. Helps maintaining ecological balance, that is no emission of the carbon dioxide. We can say that there is an emission of carbon dioxide, but the cycle of the system is completes. That means we can say that average emission of the carbon dioxide to the environment is zero. If you see that yearly basis, rural sanitization helps lower capital cost and almost cost-free maintenance. Remove drudgery of the women. So this is all about your biogas plant and the other things. One of the non or renewable source of the energy, biogas plant. This is cheapest plant comes under the non-conventional sources of the energy from the unit number 4. So first type of non-conventional sources. In next lecture we will study about the wind power plant. Thank you.